Hi, my name is Lexi, and I'm the artist behind Regalie by Regra, a Japanese-inspired art business. Now, I've been participating in a few artist alleys this year, getting started on my journey, and to my surprise, I landed Otakon of 2025 for this year. I've been a proactive attendee of Otakon since 2018, so this was a welcome surprise.
Hello, it's August 7th, 2025, and is Otakon Matsuri Day, which is the preview night for the convention, and the real show starts tomorrow. I went ahead and labeled all of my packages and all my boxes that I have packed for Otakon. I'm expecting one more package today, surprisingly, and luckily I am coming home today because I am actually local to the DC area, doing work early today so I can go to DC to set up. So yeah, luckily I have PTO, so that's really good for me. This is all I'm taking. To be honest, I've been running on Z's like for 2 days now. I've been going to bed at 1. I didn't even get to finish Final Fantasy XIV MSQ because that's what I was doing until 1 o'clock. And then I had to literally set up a keychain. I got another wind chime keychain that arrived like a while ago, and I was just making the tassel part for it. It looks nice. I'm very happy about the outcome. Like, you could see the bags under my eyes. I'm eepy.
Okay. See you all tomorrow.
I am so zooted. I'm tired. It's been a few hours into the con, a few sales, so everything's going well. Just, your typical browsing for a Friday. So, hopefully, this is a good weekend. Yeah, we're headed back now.
I'm gonna go to bed, get a good night's rest, and then I think I will be better and recharged for tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Hello, it is day 2 of Otakon. I really didn't film much yesterday. Right now, I'm outside the convention center, and many people were giving large notes, so I don't have any ones. Luckily, my bank branch is around here. The downside is online banking is off, so any purchases that I want to make for Artist Alley, it can't, which is unfortunate. So let's head to the bank. I want to take some time to talk about Otakon's Artist Alley process for this year since it did change. Unlimited booth artists still got the opportunity to pick out their booth spaces under a first-come, first-served basis. However, upon acceptance, they were chosen at random through a screen lottery. The screen lottery is so that AI doesn't get in, and they ensure that your portfolio is up to 50% fan art while the rest is original art. Yet the table costs have always been the same. Unlimited booth spaces are a 10 by 10 booth space, which is $1,100, and you can have all the fan art that your hearts desire. Now, for the standard table and the standard booth, they require you to have up to 50% of your entire booth display and your merchandise to be fan art. A standard booth costs $800, and that is also a 10 by 10 booth space. And a standard table is an 8 by 5 booth space. Now, standard tables this year did get an 8-foot table, so if you're planning to apply to Otakon for a standard table, make sure you prepare 2 setups, because you never know, you could get a 6-foot table, just like the standard booth, or you can get an 8-foot table this year. Those tables cost $375. Apps did open early this year in January, so please plan accordingly if you plan to apply. This is the booth. She looks pretty. We did some rearranging. Okay. Okay, so it's 12/19, day 2 of Otakon, and yeah, it's going well so far. It's slow a bit, but people are just glancing and looking. I made a tote bag sale, so that's very good. Let's see how the rest of the day turns out. But we're doing better than yesterday. Yeah. Overall, it's more than what I've been making in general, and so far I'm having a good time. Things are a bit slow right now, and it's to be expected, especially with everything going on in the economy. So I was kind of expecting like a down year for Otakon, but overall, I'm having a good time. It's like I've been disassociating a lot. But overall, I don't know. I've been disassociating. And I'm pretty tired too. It is 8:02, so we have about an hour left. So hopefully by then we can possibly make a few more sales and pack up for tomorrow. Okay, leaving the con now. Day 2's a wrap. Afterwards, even though I was tired, my sister wanted to go to the gaming room, so I took the opportunity to look at some of the Estashas. I finally got to see a K car. I didn't realize that they were that small. A quick recap of Saturday. Saturday ended up being my highest grossing Saturday out of all the conventions that I've done. Mind you, I've been doing this for less than 2 years. I did get started a little bit in 2019, but this year was the year that I was able to do Artist Alley's part-time. So, the traffic in the Artist Alley would come in waves. You would have people like congregated into a row, and then it would die down, and then it would start back up again. And that happened periodically throughout the entire convention. Now, I know that the Artist Alley at Otakon is huge, so people were taking the time to get around to everything. But I mean, great way to get your steps in, I guess. apologies for ending this so abruptly. I just wanted to spend the rest of the weekend with my sisters. So now we've come to the end of this vlog in which we talk about Otakon 2025 for this year. Now, there are 2 disclaimers. Number 1, I am a local to the area. While I did invest in a hotel for Friday and Saturday, my costs were extremely low compared to someone who was there for the entire weekend. And 2, Artist Alley is not my full-time job. I do have a full-time job on top of doing this part-time, which contributed to why I was tired throughout the entire weekend due to prep work. So that could explain my expectations for this show compared to someone who does this full-time. Now, I am going to list all of my expenses here with the exception of my merch expenses. I want to list that on my yearly recap at the end of this year on Ko-fi. If you would like to read my end of the year recap or read last year's recap, I will leave a link to my Ko-fi in the description below. Otakon this year was a down year, and there were several factors to that. One being the economy, and the fact that DC was home to a lot of federal workers. I know that affected a lot of things. And also by the fact that we've just been seeing that with conventions overall. I do have to say that the Artist Alley experience was a wonderful one. There are a few things in which I know personally I'll have to change up for next year. But yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity that I had tabling at Otakon. I know that the attendees and the staff were excellent, especially the staff. They were really attentive. I really appreciated that from them. So thank you very much for being on top of it and just being supportive of us artists. Now, I do have to say that Otakon is my last convention for this year. I will be taking a break to reevaluate some things for next year. And it's actually good, so I can calm down and create artwork like I want to. I've actually been able to catch up on some animes too, so that has been really nice. So since you reached the end of this video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you liked it, if you would like to see something different, or tell me if you've been at Otakon 2025 this year and tell me how it went for you. All of my social media links will be listed above and in the description box below. You can find me primarily on Threads, Blue Sky, and on Instagram, where I post sporadically. I try to post as often as I can. Also, in the description box below is going to be my online shop, in which I will have some of the merchandise that I was selling at Otakon over there. And I hope to see you in the next video or the next short that I post. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!